Recording.
Okay, so are you going to do the introduction or what do I do?
Yeah, I guess I'll do the introduction. Okay, well, welcome to Tuesday Training. I am Peg Wilson, Star Director of Team Embrace, and tonight we have Patti Lyons, who is going to talk to us. Patti Lyons, who is the Director of Fierce and Fearless, and she is going to talk to us tonight about SCENTSY Club. So the floor is yours, Patti. Go.
Okay, so SCENTSY Club. I think this is one of the things that we have with our businesses that is the most underutilized. It's something that we can use every month to build up our PRV. And it is, once you have the subscriptions through your customers, it is something that you can depend on. So if you're having a rough month or you're having, a day or two where you're not feeling too great or whatever, this kind of makes up for anything that you might miss out on your regular sales. It's something that is automatic. It's something that can help your business. And it's also very beneficial for your customers. The first thing I want to go over are the three things that you cannot do with clubs. You cannot put warmers in your club. You cannot put buddies in your club. And you cannot do bundle and save in your club. Those three things compared to everything you can do with your club or with the club is just, it's minimal. I'm going to go over first. I'd like to share my screen if that's okay. For anyone you disabled, you're going to have to allow me to share my screen, Peg.
Let me see.
Can I
Peg,
do it?
you're muted.
Oh, I can do it now. Okay. So the reason I want to share my screen is because when I first started, I actually did not even know where the club was. It took me a while to find it, only this is not working. Hold on one second. Okay, let me try it a different way. I'm sorry. Okay. So it took me a while to even find out on my PWS where the club was. So basically, when you go to the front page of your your website, up here, shop, and right beside that is the club. You would click on that. There's a video that you can watch that pretty much explains it. But I'd like to just go over how the whole thing works. The first thing you or your customer would do would be create a subscription. When you push that button, you can see all of the options you have that you can put in your club. For consultants, the scent of the month is an awesome option. If you are not a part of the scent of the month club through your account, this is another option for you where you can actually get less of an amount, but pick what you want for the new scent that is coming out for that month. So you would customize if you only wanted 1 bar, 2 bars, a circle, but whatever you would want. Another thing that you can add to your club is any promotions that are going on. So right now we have the Catching Z's. You could add any of these wax bars and they would stay in your club for as long as you want them to be there, even when the promotion ends. The best part or the best deal that I found with the club is if you have customers that like the SCENTSY Whiff Box and order it, they can add the SCENTSY Whiff Box to their club. it's usually $30. But with Club, any order that is $30, you will get 10% off of that. And I'm not signed in, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that
It's
didn't work
making
well.
me a login with your email address.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even know what email. Sorry. But yeah, you can, any order that you put in the club that's over $30 is 10% off. So they would get the whiff box for $27 instead of the 30. So if you have a customer that orders the whiff box every month, they could take advantage of that. Also, if they have I'm going to try this one more time. I don't even know what I did here. If they have an order that is over $60, they get the 10% off, plus they get the a half price item. So they would be able to, I hope that works. Okay. They would be able to save money while they're doing it. So if you put a $60 product in there, this is my club, sorry. But you would get the 10% off, and then you just pay your shipping. So it saves a lot of money for your customers. The customer also gets to pick if they would like to have it delivered or when they would like to have it delivered. They can pick monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. So they would enter their order, they would pick how they want it to be shipped or when they want it to be shipped. They can customize the date that it would be processed and put their information in, their payment information in, and they are good to go. They don't have to worry about it. It's going to come to them every month. And like I said, for us, it is a bonus because you have a definite PRV that you know is going to happen every single month or bi-monthly, however they would set it up. Also, right now, with all the waxes that are being discontinued at the end of the month, it's a great thing to start for customers that have a favorite wax that might be ending, because they can always get their bar, which basically means that they're able to continue getting whatever wax bar they like, as long as they keep it in their club. If they put one in their club, they will have it forever. As soon as they take that out, then they lose it and they can't get it back unless it comes back as a product that we are going to be offering again.
Yeah, I did that with Beach.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did it with Johnny Appleseed, and I do it. I get 5 bars a month because I have
Well,
customers that absolutely love it.
I actually accidentally took it out of my cart,
Oh,
and I realized it after I closed. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. What did I just do? And I went back and looked and it was gone.
mm-hmm.
I wanted to cry.
I know. Excuse me, it's horrible because if you take it out, you can't get it back. But
No.
if you have it in there, you can add more to it.
Right.
So,
hey, Patty, I was going to ask you on where you did the like scent of the month. Can
mhm.
we only get the room spray, those 3 things?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You can get the wax bar, the room spray, and the circle.
Okay.
Another thing that I didn't hit that I wanted to, there are bricks. If anyone loves bricks, there are bricks in there with the classic scents. They're not so much the newer scents, but the classic scents are there if you like the bricks. So you would have them and you could get them every month also.
Yeah, I do that. I mix it up. So I have a monthly subscription, a bi-monthly, and a quarterly. So there are certain things that I get at different times. But I do every month when I get it, I go in there and I switch it up, what brick that I get, and I use that to make samples. Because
Right.
when I try to make samples, I try to do whatever the scent of the month is, and then I always throw in like a classic scent. So I put in a black raspberry vanilla or a Luna or something that's going to be around all the time. I
Yeah,
want them to fall in love
absolutely.
with the ones that are going to be around all the time. So I always add the bricks. And
Absolutely.
what I
Well,
tell people too, the whiff box, I always tell them that when they get to the $60 and they earn that half price item, to choose the whiff box because that's the most expensive thing we've got. So why not get that half price?
hmm
Oh, you can do that?
yes.
Hmm.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh,
hmm
now
See,
see,
Patty, you
Patty,
can
you're
teach old
you're
dogs new
teaching
tricks.
people something because I didn't know this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I get my whiff box half price every month, and it's funny because I have it in my monthly and my bi-monthly. So on some months I get two of them because you figure it's always worth more than the $30 you spend anyway.
Yeah.
The value of what's in there, and I use that as like customer giveaways and samples. So
Absolutely.
when it's a monthly and a bi-monthly, when they fall at the same time, I get two whiff boxes that month, and I'm cool with that because then I'm spending $30 and I'm getting two of them.
See, with
Absolutely.
me being out here, I stopped all of it.
hmm
And I did because of reasons. And now that we're going back home, I'm going to start the laundry love because I think that's something
hmm
that a lot of people, like I've said before, don't really know about. And
Absolutely.
it's good to have that and like share it with your customers and stuff. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the whiff box, like
hmm
do the half price whiff box.
Well,
So
I also think like the scent of the month is great for us as
yeah,
consultants because like I know in December, I was trying to save money for Christmas and doing things like that. I usually get the warmer and scent of the month. But on months where you might have extra bills or you might have this and you might not have that, extra money to put out, you can literally still get the scent of the month, make your samples for your customers and spend what you feel comfortable spending. If
that's
it's two
true.
wax bars, you still have it to offer to your customers. So,
Yeah, because I mean, I had like bars that, I did this in the month, and, we got what, 11 bars at one time?
9. Well, at one time we got 11, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they cut it
And
back
I
down and
had literally sometimes 10 bars of stuff.
right.
And, you're sitting here going, okay, well, what am I going to do? So I'm going to do that then too, because
hmm
that way I can actually get the scent of the month
hmm
and not have to worry about having a crap ton. And
Right.
if they love it, we can order it. If not, then I don't have to worry about it.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Peg actually directed me to a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about the club, and there are women, or I'm sorry, consultants that have really built their business around this. This is their PRV that they can depend on every single month, whether it be $200, which makes them active, or if it's like $1,000, which just takes them over the top. The bigger of the larger amount of people that you can get to commit to joining the club makes your life and your business run so much smoother. And that's something that I'm really focusing on this year. I have two people that signed up this month. Like I said, I didn't even really know how to find it on my website until I started playing around and looking for it. So when I found it and figured out everything about it, it was like, okay. But then Peg directed me to these YouTube videos. I don't remember the name. Do you want to share that?
It
Because
was Chloe Cox had a really good one where
Yeah.
she has hers built up where she's got like $3,000 a month just in Scentsy Club orders, and that's 3,000 guaranteed PRV. That she gets, and the thing is with Scentsy Club is you have to track. There's no way really in the system for you to like know how many people are in your club until the order processes. Like you can see who's in the club, but you're not seeing what they have in their club until the order processes. So one of the things that she recommended is like tracking what your customers order and see who does it. Now, for me personally, I have about 12 people in my club. So I'm trying to do it quarterly. I did like a big thank you for them at the end of November. I sent them all like little Christmas gift packs where I sent them like full price items. I sent them like scrub. I sent them a lot of body products because none of them had body products in their club. So I sent them body lotion and sugar scrub and hand soap. So I just did that for them as a thank you. And then I'm doing like a Valentine's one, because by then I figure we'll have the new products, and I'll send them maybe like samples, all the new products and stuff as like a thank you, because you certainly want to, like, you don't have a touch with those people. So,
Right.
you know, the people that are in your club, I mean, that just processes automatically. So you don't want to forget about them. You don't want them to forget about you, you know. So,
Oh,
If you go into your order tab,
mhm.
right next to history, it says SCENTSY Club. And this will
Yeah.
bring up the people that have ordered. Like I said, I have 2 people that just joined. It does say when their frequency is, monthly, quarterly. I can't see behind the screen because you guys are there, but okay, there's nothing there. But then it will tell you like how many subscribers you have, what you earned for your PRV, and like this is for December, January. This is so far for January. And it also tells you, you know, how many subscribers, how many for this month, how many for next month are going to be shipping. So like Peg said, you might not really be able to see what they're ordering, but you can get a list of who is ordering and kind of have an idea of what to expect with your PRV for it.
well, hell, I didn't even know any of this.
See,
Well, that's
Patty,
good
you thought
because
you weren't going to teach us.
I mean,
But
okay,
it is like what I did is, when I got to this screen, I went to each of these people. So I went back to like the prior months
Mhm,
and saw like what they ordered. And it's funny because I have one girl, you know, a couple of them order the same thing all the time. And then I have
right,
one girl that every single month she has a monthly subscription, but every month she changed what comes
right. I
in her
actually,
subscription every single month. So
like, I know because there's only 2 of them. Like, Jennifer just ordered like wax bars and the all-purpose cleaner because she
uh-huh.
uses it constantly. And Mary actually ordered the whiff box. So,
Okay.
but I mean, like,
okay.
just for an overall, like, you know, what you want or what you're, you know, like kind of what you can count on. This is a great little tool to see, like, okay, wow, I got this one is going to be processing on February 5th. You know what I mean? January 19th. So you can kind of count, okay, I know she ordered whatever, $49 worth of stuff. That's $49 that'll be coming to my PRV. That's kind of what I use it for, just because I like to know everything.
Okay, cool.
I
It's
Because
kind of
I
have
also
my
a really
paper
good
like,
tool for us. Like, you know, if you have somebody who's always asking for a very snowy spruce, put a couple bars in your club so that you always have it in stock, you know, when people are asking for it.
yeah.
I like when French lavender went away, I put 6 bars of French lavender in my club because I have people that ask for it all the time. So now that
Mhm.
it's coming back, I'll take it out of my club, you know.
Yeah, I have the Johnny Appleseed in my club. I've
Johnny
had
Appleseed, yep,
5
and
bars
Johnny
in
Appleseed's
there
coming
for
back. I'm like,
Did
mhm.
they announce the winners yet? To
no,
bring back
For
my bar?
no, bring back my bar. Not yet.
no.
Okay, I'm sorry, and I know everybody hates this, but guava honey. I have a guy that literally loves that pea smell.
Did you see the director who did the video of the top 10 worst smells as voted on by other directors?
I I saw
I will
she
share the video with you guys.
shared
It's
it because I want to see it
hysterical.
again.
Guava honey's on there. Around the campfire's on there. Chillin' and
Uh,
Grilling one. Chillin' and Grilling was number one. I know.
yeah,
I know.
because I mean, this friend of mine, he lives in Kansas City, so I sent him a text and I said, "Oh my God, guava honey is on Bring Back My Bar. Go vote." He goes, "I'm voting every 30 minutes." And I'm like, "I'll vote with you." So I started voting for it. And I'm like, "Oh, please just let it come back so he can get some." And if it does come back, I'm putting it in
They'll
my
lynch
You're gonna
thing.
you.
put it in your club?
Yeah,
There you go.
That's so
yeah.
funny. But you know what was on there? Uh, what was it? Be My Honey, Buzzworthy, and Be My Honey were both on there as
Be
like
My Honey
top
was.
10.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? They were actually good ones, but you know,
Yeah, Be My
to each
Honey,
his
I thought
own.
was pretty good.
I thought it was too, and Buzzworthy I thought was pretty good too. But you know, but
Why
they
did
were in the
they
top
why
10.
okay, why did they take beach off?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know why? Because they also took off pink haze and
Hmm.
rosemary mint because in the past 2 years they have come back. So they were trying to get older scents that haven't come back and to bring back my bar for the past 2 years.
Well, I'm
So they
sorry,
took me out of
but
the running.
beach should have been on there.
Well, I had
much
everybody
rather-
going out there voting for beach and voting for rosemary mint, and then they took them off. I'm like, people think I'm batshit crazy. I'm like, I know.
I'd much rather vote.
Wanted
for
to add
beach
them to
than
my
tomato
club,
vine.
you know.
Yes.
I was like,
Okay.
You know,
All right.
I kill the crap out of tomato vine somehow or another. I don't know why.
Now, let me tell you, Sarah loves tomato vine.
I don't. Oof.
She freaking loves that scent. And I cannot stand it.
I can't
no,
either.
but it does smell like a tomato vine. We nailed it.
So Kelly, I have beach in my club and I have a bunch if you want some when you come to Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get with you. And because I mean, literally, I have like 1 cube left.
I have
Yeah,
like
I get one
I think
bar
I have-
quarterly.
20?
yeah.
Really?
Oh wow.
I get 2 in my club every time because I have people that ask for it and we haven't done any shows. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just started doing show. I did a show this weekend and it was not very good.
Where'd you
Really?
do the show at?
I'm
Springfield.
actually will be home Sunday afternoon, but
Okay.
I've got some stuff I got to get taken care of and everything. I'll and I have a meeting Wednesday at Liberty. So I'll send you a message,
Okay.
or I'll send you a
Well-
message and maybe like buy them or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does everybody on here have a club?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
Not
You don't,
yet.
Kelly?
I got one created for my dad just because he wants Ace really bad. So I had him smell Route 66 and he said, that'll hold me until it comes back. So it was on there. I told him to vote. I don't know if it's good. I doubt it'll make it, but I told him and he was voting.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Ace to me smells like a chocolate man.
Chocolate.
I know.
That's funny.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. Don't just pass on. Go move on. Move on.
So
Okay. What
there's
was
only
everybody's-
one last thing that I want to, I'm sure you already know this, but clubs can be given as gifts. You can set up a new subscription and have it shipped to whomever you would like. You can use your credit card and it will come as a gift from you to the person that you're shipping it to.
Really?
Yes.
Patty, I was unaware of that.
Me too.
I
That's
taught you
pretty awesome.
something.
Woohoo! That's
okay.
awesome.
Now, can you do it once?
I guess you could, but then you would have to cancel it. But I think what the goal of it is so that you would continue it. You know how they have those yearly boxes, the monthly boxes, like Walmart does
Yeah.
them, makeup companies do them. I think it's kind of like that type of thing that they're hoping for. But I mean, as you know, you can cancel club anytime. So you could send it to someone once and cancel it, or you
Well,
could.
can you go in and change the address on it?
Oh yeah, you can
send it
edit.
to one
Yes, you can.
person, The
You can
next
edit.
time send it to somebody else, kind of thing.
You know what? I don't know. I'm saying that, and I'm probably wrong. I think you would have to redo it. You would have to stop it and then redo it.
Okay.
But you
'Cause
can
that would
set
be
it up.
kind of cool if we could. Like,
Mhm.
I want to send Missy a gift. So I send her a club thing, like a whiff box 1 month. And then the next month, I want to send somebody else something,
Right.
and I send them a whiff box kind of thing.
Right. I think you would have to go in and change it and change the address and end the one and start the other. But
Okay.
if you're looking for something like I was thinking, it's a shame I didn't learn this before Christmas because it would be perfect, a couple wax bars to be sent every month. And someone that loves, it's a great gift. You know what I mean? And it's costing you $12 a month. Or if you do a whiff box, it's costing you $27 a month. So that I thought was interesting.
Cool.
And I think that is it. Does anybody have any questions?
Well, I've learned a lot.
Well, thank you, Kelly.
I
mean,
did too. I learned
granted-
some good stuff.
Granted,
So-
I've been MIA for a while, but, and I just want to apologize. I'm sorry, but I'm back.
Yay.
So Patty, if you did the whiff box and sent it to a customer,
Mhm.
you would have to do that as a separate subscription, because if I put it in with the bars that are coming to me, you can't split the shipment, right?
No, you
Okay.
cannot.
Okay. Okay.
But if you
Yeah,
put the
see,
whiff
in that
box
case,
in,
you-
but if you put the whiff box in for a customer, you're automatically already saving the customer money because it's a $30 order. So you would get $3 off right away. So to
Right.
buy the whiff box directly through the, website itself, the customer is spending more. So
Right.
actually with Mary, what I did was she ordered the Christmas one with the gnome and really liked it. And I said to her, well, look, you could do this club and you would only pay 27 instead of 30, but you would get it every month. Oh, sign me up. It was that simple. So not that every customer will be that simple, but if they get it and they really like it, I think the whiff box is the best thing on there, just like Peg said. If they only want to spend, if they could build it up to 60 and get it for half price, that's even better. But if they just have the $30 to buy the whiff box with, that's saving them $3. And we look amazing because we're telling them the little secret how to get it cheaper, right?
yeah, absolutely. That's cool. Nice work, Patty. Good research.
Thank you, Peg.
I like it. I like it. Well, and I like the idea of being able to build up your subscriptions to have guaranteed PRV every month.
Oh,
Just make sure that you
absolutely.
spoil those customers and you continue to take care of them so that they stay in the club.
Oh,
It's funny.
absolutely.
I got 2 people to join my club because of Blueberry Rush. I have Blueberry Rush in my club, and every time I only got a bar like once every other month. I think I had it in there. So her and her mother would fight over who was going to get my bar, and then finally I was like, ladies, it's coming back. Get your own subscriptions because you're not getting my bar anymore. You have
Right.
an opportunity to get it. Set up your own subscription because I'm keeping my bar Blueberry Rush. I've been giving it to you guys for a year. So now it's back. Bring back my bar. Get out there. And that's what they did. They both set up subscriptions so that they got it. But I also tell my customers too that one way that people are like, I have one bar that I want to get. I have one girl who loves cinnamon clove and clove and cinnamon. So she loves clove and cinnamon, and it's going away at the end of the month. So she's like, yeah, but I don't want to pay $8 shipping. I said, so buy more or less often. So get a 6-pack, but only get it quarterly.
Mhm.
So then you have it, instead of ordering your 2 bars a month and getting hit with the shipping every time. So order
Absolutely.
more, but less often.
Yep.
And then
That's
this way they're
very
only
smart.
paying the shipping one time. You know what I mean? So, if she ordered 2 bars from me every month and I put it in with a party, I'd be charging her 5% shipping, but 5% shipping every single month.
Right.
So this way, she's doing it once a quarter and then only paying the $8 shipping once a quarter,
Right.
Right.
or 10% if it's over,
Now that I
If it's over
totally
80
understand it, I think it's an awesome way to really build up your business. Like,
Yeah.
this is something that I am really focused on for this year. Like, I want that guaranteed PRV. I want to at least be able to have my clubs get me to active every month, and I'll be happy.
Now
You
it's
know,
funny
if it-
because I have a couple of customers who gave me pushback, and they're like, no, I like having you do it for me, and no, I don't want to switch it up, and and I'm like, okay,
That's okay. That girl
I don't.
Jennifer that I just signed up for the club yesterday, she actually sent me a picture of her card, her debit card, and was like, just sign me up because I don't feel like doing it. Because I spoil my customers. I do their orders for them, and sure, I'll sign you up. That takes me 5 minutes, and your order's like $40 or $50 a month. No problem. That's a quarter of my active goal.
Right,
So
right.
I'll take it.
So the
Yeah,
other thing
there
that
you-
you can think about too is if you have enough people in this club to get your active points, then you have more time just to focus on recruiting
Mhm.
Right.
because you're not
Absolutely.
worried about having your PRVs.
Yes,
True.
absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
it. Focus on getting your 500 PRV a month, and then just your guaranteed 500 PRV. You're active. You've written, your leadership numbers. and then you can focus on, taking care of your team and then the other orders that come in,
That's very true. hmm And I think
You know,
it'll
make 'em
build
up.
up fast. I don't think our
think it's
customers
people.
know enough about it. Anyone that I even suggested to, the first thing they say is, well, how much does it cost?
Right.
So I think it's important for us to like really get it out there to like, whether it be once a week and make a post about it, just saying free to enter, free, like no charge, however you would word it, so that
Mhm.
people know they don't have to be paying extra to use it and take advantage of it.
I have a write-up that I sent in to
God bless you.
get approved through whoever it is that we send it to. I can't think right now.
Compliance.
Yes, that. And they sent me an email back and said, this does not require it, but it's perfect. And then they changed everything on what it is. So now I got to update it already. But I have it already typed up, printed, brochure style, if anybody
Right.
wants to see that.
Me,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
would like to say it.
Do share.
you share.
Yeah, put
Yeah.
it on the team page.
Yeah.
You can add it to the file section. Yeah, I
Awesome.
have one I made up. I actually made a 4x6 postcard, and I copied it from somebody who put it on one of the director pages, and then just got it, modified it to add my own information, and I sent them to CVS and had them printed on 4x6 photo paper, and they're going to
Mhm.
go in every one of my orders. And
Mhm.
it's just, the basics about the club. It's free to join. It says real big at the top, it's free to join. And then it says, always get my bar, and, spend
Yeah.
That's what I
$30, get off,
try to explain, always get my bar to people, and they're like, huh? So I don't know if I'm not explaining it correctly or
Well, Patty, they are, since you have the floor, how would you explain always get my bar?
yeah.
Well, I'm really like, I mean, this is the perfect month to do it. If you know that you have a customer that's ordering one of the scents that is going to be discontinued, I've actually reached out to quite a few of mine already. Like, hey, I know you love, I'm trying to think of a scent and my mind's going
I just
blank.
had the one,
Arctic
clove and
Kiss.
cinnamon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've ordered it every month, but January 31st is the last day it's going to be available. The first question I always get, well, will it come back? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to come back or not, but your best bet, if you put it in your club, you will get it every single month as long as it's in your club. Now, I don't say always get my bar per se. I don't really use that wording. I just say you will get it every month or however often you want to order it. Because then by then I had already explained they can order monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly. But I do try to kind of like, you like this one, but you like that one. So I always try to upsell.
Mhm.
So
Get them
for,
to order as many as they can to
right,
make
exactly.
$30 so they can get the
Exactly. I don't know if you saw my club. I had almond croissant in there because I put it in there thinking that it was going to be going away January 31st, and it's not. So I need to go ahead and take that out because I have 2 customers that really, really like it.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to do the club. So I was like, all right, I'll just do that. And then like I do the Johnny Appleseed,
Now, do you do like the 6-pack? Is that what you
You
do?
cannot do bundle and save
Okay,
in the
that's
club.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they substituted that out. They took away the bundle and save and gave
That's
you
right.
10% off of everything in the club if you
Okay.
order up to $30. So,
Okay.
Right. Mhm.
which
I
basically,
couldn't remember if
offsets
that's what they did. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what's nice about that is they gave you 10% off of everything. So where before, when you were doing a 6-pack, you were getting that benefit, but it's 10% off of everything. So if you're ordering one counter clean, one multi-purpose cleaner, one bath soak, all that stuff, you're getting 10% off of all of it.
Okay.
Right. And then like
Once you
Peg
get to
said,
that
if it goes up
$30.
to 60, you not only get 10% off, which is $6 and a half price item. So
And the
that,
whiff box is the best value for the half price item. That's the
Mhm.
most expensive thing you can get with the club.
Yeah.
Bricks are
Okay.
$24, but the whiff box is $30. So you get that half price.
right.
So
Oh,
Which
but I-
basically
is,
order 12 bars and get your whip
Get your whiff box half price.
and you're set for,
Yeah.
Now, can you
and I, go
do
in and I modify mine every month. I mean, I go in and change mine around all the time.
like the bars quarterly and the whiff box monthly?
You can do it any way that you want. You can set
Okay.
it up.
You have to have 3 separate subscriptions though. So they're
Oh,
separate
okay.
Yes.
subscriptions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
so you
sorry.
can't do
say-
it all at one time.
No, so there's a monthly subscription, a bi-monthly, and a quarterly. So you
Okay.
can choose, but the downfall is that if you have a monthly and a bi-monthly and a quarterly, and they're all hitting at the same time, you're paying shipping on each one of them. They don't all ship together.
Right. And you're
So
also
that's-
not
you have-
going, you're also not going to get the 10% off if
Right.
one of them's not $30. So it's kind
Right.
of more beneficial if you're doing,
All at the same
I
time.
put, yeah,
Okay. Because I thought, well, maybe you can do like the 12 bars like every other month and get the whip box every month, but you have
Yeah,
to do it
no.
all together. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so like for the Always Get My Bar, they're the ones that I have like spread out. Because some of them I don't necessarily need them, but there's some that I just want to keep a bar coming. Like I had like Mandalorian and the dark side and the light side. I have a lot of Star Wars people, so I get 2 bars of each of those quarterly. And that's been like since Scotch, since they were out before and we did the 6-packs. So I just left it that way, and I get those quarterly because I will have people contact me and say, "Hey, do you have any of those?" So I keep those in all the time.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
like different ones, like the Bring Back My Bar ones. I've Banana Nut Bread's been in my club forever. I have 1 bar of Beach in there and 1 bar of Blueberry Rush. So
Mhm.
I keep those in there all the time, and they're spread throughout. Some of them are monthly, some are quarterly, and some are bi-monthly. But when they all hit at the same time, I'm like, I have like $300 coming out of my account
my
in 1
God.
month. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I
So I
only
should
do
scale my
the
club
5
down.
bars. I do the 5 bars of Johnny Appleseed, but like I said, they're sold as soon as they get here, and it's local. So people just come to my house. They kind of know around the date that it's supposed to arrive, and I start getting the text messages. Is my
Yeah.
Johnny Appleseed there? Like, and it's one guy that really comes here all the time and buys stuff from me. His Johnny Appleseed and Jammy Time are his 2 favorite sons.
Well, you
So
know what? I was terribly disappointed when I found out that the Always Get My Bar only applies to bars, because I thought
yes.
that French Lavender Laundry Love, when I tried to put French Lavender Laundry Love in there, and when it went away, and I'm like, it was in my club, and they're like, "Mm."
Just
And I was
bars.
like, no, I was so upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it only works with bars. But
So-
that's good to know too. I mean, I didn't know that until I tried to do it. So
Right.
Oh, I tell you.
I think it's also great for cleaning supplies. Like the girl, like I said, she loves using all-purpose cleaner. She always orders it once a month, and then she runs out. And she'll be like, I forgot to order it. That's how we got on the club thing. It's great for, light bulbs if they want to order them quarterly, if they use their warmers a lot. There's a lot of different suggestions that you could use with your customers just by looking at their sales, like what they purchase from you.
yeah, and for us, I mean, honestly, putting light bulbs in there and putting bricks in there,
Absolutely.
especially
your
like
samples and your-
Ruth, you and I, like with doing the events all the time. With the events, it's great to just have that stuff automatically come, and then I don't have to remember to order it. And the
Mhm.
bricks are great for making samples, especially for
Absolutely.
events.
Yes.
Well, on light bulbs, I usually order a couple $100 whenever they do the 10% off, and they didn't do it
Yeah.
this
They
time.
didn't do it this time. I know. I know.
Like what, that one year I did a $500 order in February because I knew I had the home shows coming up in March. So I did $500 just of bulbs
Wow.
because I knew and I sold every single one of them.
I
Yeah.
have a lot of bulbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one
I
thing
sell
do
bulbs all the
have.
time. Well, you know what I do? My bulbs, I do it as customers who order from me regularly. When they contact me and tell me that they need a new bulb, I give them the new bulb, because my theory is if they can't turn their warmer on, they can't buy wax because they've got nothing to warm their wax. So
Mhm.
that little $2 bulb, and I tell them, no, you're a regular customer, but I only give them 1 bulb at a time.
Mhm.
And I do those as like, my customer freebies, and everybody's like, oh, you're so nice. And I'm like, well, can't light your warmer, you can't warm your wax, and they're like, good. Like they know why I'm doing it. I'm very honest as to why I'm doing it, but it's a nice little giveaway, for $2.
Definitely.
I had a
And
dis- hostess that I did a mystery hostess, and she only wanted like a 6-pack. And I'm like, you've got like $30 worth of free stuff plus, and she was like, no, I
Half price
just want a
items, right?
6-pack. So I'm sitting here going, okay, now what am I gonna? So I just order bulbs. So I have a crap ton of bulbs, like all sizes.
That's what I always, my
All
perpetual
colors.
rewards. My perpetual rewards always, it's either a 6-pack or bulbs
Yeah, and I got
or
all
circles.
colors
Sometimes
too.
I get circles.
I started, well, this has nothing to do with club, but I started using the perpetual rewards for the bases. You know, the metal bases, they're like $10 that the warmer
Yeah.
sits on. So you get them for $5. And my customers, like my good customers, here's your little gift. Thank you so much. Love them. Like
good
they're
idea.
just like so much better than a wax bar. And it cost
That's
me
a real good idea.
$5.
Now,
Mhm.
what bases like?
The cord wrapper bases, she means.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What about doing like the ceramic bases, like for the little mini warmers?
That's hard because I can, unless I went back and looked up other, well, maybe if they were getting a mini warmer at that moment, that would be great too, but because they're only what, $15 or something?
Yeah, so that
So
would
you would
cost you
pay
$7.
$7.50.
Yeah.
But those metal, bases
Yeah.
that they put on for
I totally forgot
$5,
we
they're
had
really
that.
nice. So
Yeah, and they're nice because they're the cord wrapper. You know what I mean? They got the prongs underneath to wrap the cord, so they're
Yeah,
they're
I
nice for
totally
that too.
forgot we had those. That's what happens when you go MIA.
Welcome back, Kelly. Welcome back.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, folks, well, I am going to stop recording.